What's up guys, No Hit Jerome here with another classic WoW video. This time we're going to be going over some tricks and game mechanics that I found really interesting lately. I'm going to be going over a way to eat or drink while moving, a few unique polymorph counters that I actually didn't know about before, a way to dismount players instantly, and also a simple instance reset trick for farming. So let's get started. First up, we have a trick to eat or drink while running and jumping. If you eat or drink on the regeneration tick, you get the regeneration benefit while moving at full speed. The easiest way to track when to use your food or drink is to use an add-on called 5-second rule, which will display a tick counter, which is basically a timer for your regen ticks. Unfortunately, you cannot combine both eating and drinking together while running and jumping. However, you can combine both if you briefly pause and eat and drink while stopped right before the regeneration tick. The easiest way to do this would also be to use a macro that combined both your eating and drinking into one button. Next up, we have a trick to instantly dismount players. You can instantly knock players off their mounts using an item called the Discombobulator Ray. The Discombobulator Ray has no engineering requirements to use, but each one only has 5 uses. I've been able to dismount players that are riding away that otherwise would have escaped if I used a normal damage spell, and it's a very useful tool for both Battlegrounds and World PvP. You can also take players off of their mounts using Polymorph, but keep in mind that both methods can be resisted, so you won't be dismounting players 100% of the time. Next up, we have some unique ways to break Polymorph. Several items that deal damage can actually remove Polymorph, such as Demonic Runes, Dark Runes, and Sapper Charges. You have to time your item use for exactly when the Polymorph finishes casting. This is because the game will batch the two actions together, so the Polymorph will go off, but the damage dealt to yourself will happen at the same time, thus instantly breaking the Polymorph. One fun thing to note about Dark Runes is that they can actually crit you, causing bonus damage, which is something to look out for if you have low health. Finally, we have a trick to reset your instances when farming dungeons like Dire Maul. Most people know about the trick where you invite someone to your party and then you log out and let them reset the instance for you. You can actually do this with only your own account, provided a friend helps you to initially make the group. After your friend makes the group, he can leave and you'll never need him again. Once you are in a group with your own account and one of your alts on the same account, all you have to do is log out on your main once you finish the dungeon and log into your alt to reset the dungeon. This is a bit slower than having 2 separate accounts, but you won't ever have to ask anyone for help resetting your dungeons ever again. You can use a macro to actually make your dungeon resetting easier as well, and I'll put that in the description. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in Azeroth.